The market is cheering the Fed's cut on the discount rate. And for more on this monumental move is Jim Cramer.
Right, they finally got it. 2 weeks ago, everyone was laughing at me, and now they finally realized it. I think there's a couple things we want to point out. The vast majority of people will be very skeptical that this matters. And historically, it matters a great deal. When we had the news in October of 1998, very similar reversal. On October 3rd, Greenspan said everything was good. On October 8th, they called an emergency meeting. Mm-hmm. The week after, they actually cut rates. What we saw was an initial skepticism. We had been down a lot, then we rallied, but no one really believed. And it was the ultimate time to buy. I see the very same pattern here. The market opens up huge. That's shorts covering. Now the market comes down, and there'll be a lot of longs who feel like this is their chance to liquidate and get out of trouble. What I'm urging people to do is now pick at what's been knocked down the most, that has either been heavily shorted because hedge funds that were allegedly hobbled might have to be redeemed because that money will no longer go out. I mean, one of the things that's constantly been happening here is redemption, redemption, redemption. Those who've been trying to get their money out will suddenly feel like, wow, that was a mistake. Eli Broad, who put the money in now at the absolute bottom for the Goldman Fund, now looks like a genius. He looked like a goat a day ago. So I believe that as the market settles back, that's your chance. I never like to buy up 300. I do like to buy down 300. We've now, one of the things that has made it so that we have to come in here is that we have a 500-point swing from trough to peak. Mm-hmm. But what most matters to me, and I think that this is where a lot of the negative guys don't see it, is that I've been talking with a lot of my friends behind the scenes, and we thought that there was, I never like to use this word, we thought that there was a pretty good chance that we would crash on Friday and Monday. The way that Japan was set up, Japan was down 5%. Europe was beginning to roll over. We had been up 300 points from the bottom yesterday. I thought that a retest would be in order. If we retested on options expiration day, those who were short puts would panic. Those who were short puts and tried to ride it out would come in Monday long and they would blow it out. And I foresaw a 1987-like scenario where we could be down 300, 400 today and then down another 500. Obviously, that was a basis of 2,200. It's different. But I thought that there could be a 1,000-point decline, and that was averted. So number one is they saved it. They saved the market. Number two is the market is really oversold, almost minus 8 on the S&P oscillator, so we're going to bounce no matter what. Number three, I would go after the stocks that have precisely been the most shorted, that are actually going to get a little reprieve here. And I want mindset change. I happen to have staked out the most negative mindset with the Fed. I have been satisfied. Though I'm now starting to see people who never staked out a negative side about the Fed are suddenly saying it's not enough. I've been around too long to recognize that the people who are now saying it's not enough have no knowledge of history.